What's up, you guys? It's Dsouza. I hope you all are having a great day. And today I want to answer the question, can you be a real estate agent and an introvert at the same time? And how does that all work? And will you even be successful? So let's get started. Personally, if you are watching this video, you have come to the right place because that describes me completely. I have been in real estate as a real estate agent for the past 5 years. It's going to be 6 at the end of this year. And so far, I can't complain. I absolutely love my job. Most people associate introverts with being shy, very unsociable, and just wanting to keep to themselves, while they see extroverts as those wanting to go out, wanting to meet people, and they're not wrong. But that doesn't mean that an introvert will be less successful than an extrovert. Introverts could actually be very, very successful in this business because they don't deal with a large group of people. They deal with very small amounts, typically a husband, wife, maybe a couple of kids at the same time, but that's about it. There aren't large groups that you have to deal with at any time. There are no presentations that you have to give to hundreds of people or 20 people. It's just a very intimate setting between the agent and the buyers or the sellers. So what exactly makes an introvert successful? First of all, we like to internalize things. We like to think about things before we speak, and therefore we can give a better representation of what we're trying to say to our clients. Number two, we rarely rely on other people. So we're very confident in what we do, what we say, and how we act. Number three, we gain strong relationships with our clients. Because we're not going out and about talking to too many people at one time, we often create an intimate setting with our clients and we become very close to them. And that has personally happened to me with many of my clients. I have attended weddings, I have gone over to their homes just to hang out, and it's been a great experience. Number four, introverts are very great observers and they're great listeners. So when they sense that something is off based on how their client is walking around a house or how they look in general when you are talking to them or when they're in a different setting, you can pick up on that. And we are also great listeners. So if our clients need to tell us something, we take it into consideration fully. Now, you may be thinking, Jason, that's great and everything, but how exactly do introverts become successful in this business? Personally, I have gotten clients through many different ways, and the first one and my most preferred one is through social media. That being Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And the reason why I prefer those methods of social media as my number one is because you don't have to talk to anyone. And not only that, but when you post something, it gets distributed to many people and you don't even have to say a word to them. So what I like to typically do is first thing in the morning, I will post my content for that day, and that's it. That part of my lead generation is done. And I have gotten several clients through this method because when you show that you're active on social media and you're showing that you're selling homes, helping buyers buy homes, people will take notice of that. They may not comment, they may not say anything about it, but they are actively watching. And when they see that you are being successful, they feel more comfortable with you. So they're more likely to reach out on their own and ask for your help if they need any. Number two, and probably my most important one, is my database, because it has all my family, friends, and everyone else that I have ever met in this one place. So if I have their email or their phone number, all I have to do is send out one email blast to all of them asking the same question, hey, do you have any family or friends looking to buy or sell a home? And I will get multiple responses come back to me saying, hey Jason, how are you? Yes, I do, or no, I don't know of anybody right now, but I'll keep you in mind. That's all I want them to do. I want them to think of me as their go-to real estate agent, and that is why it is such an important tool to have. As an introvert, this is probably one of my favorite methods of getting leads because, like I mentioned, it's a text message or an email, and it takes only a few minutes to draft it up and then send it to a bunch of people all at once. Number three would be online lead generation. Online leads can help you get more clients if worked correctly. Now, the overall turnover rate to get somebody to work with you to either buy or sell a home is very low, but it still works. So what I like to do is through my database, I have a system where new leads come in and I follow up with them. The great thing about this, and another part of being an introvert, is that I have automatic emails and automatic text messages that go out to them as well. So when somebody comes into my database, within the first few minutes, they are already being talked to by an email or through a text message. And although these are second things that you should be taking into consideration to do, the first thing is you should be calling them. But let's say that you're busy, let's say that you can't make a phone call at that time, these emails and text messages will automatically be sent to them first. Number 4 would be postcards. I personally have a postcard campaign that goes out to buyers and sellers, mostly sellers though, because what I want to do is I want to have the best converting people receive my postcards. So a lot of these sellers that I send postcards to are people that I have door knocked or that I've spoken to on the phone, people that I know of, but all of them are wanting to do business with me. It's not a random spread of homes that I choose. I specifically have people that I want to work with that have expressed interest in wanting to buy or sell, and that's where the postcards go. And this is great as an introvert because these postcards get sent out and you don't have to do anything after that. Yes, you want to follow up with them later on, but overall, they still see your face, they still see that you're active, and they get those postcards every month, and they know that if they are ready to move forward, that they can, and they can potentially call you. Door knocking is the next one, and I personally think this is probably the lowest out of all of them, next to cold calling, only because when you go up to multiple homes and you just knock on their door, you're dealing with a lot of people, and that can be very draining for an introvert. Personally, I do this every other day, and on the following days, I like to just drop off door hangers. Door hangers are great because people still see your face, they still see that you're a real estate agent, but you're doing no contact with them. And the best part about when I drop off door hangers as opposed to door knocking is I get to listen to audiobooks, and that way I can keep up with my reading while also dropping off these door hangers. The better thing to do though to get more conversions is to physically knock on doors though, since people will get to see you face to face, they get to talk to you, and that's actually how I've gotten many clients in the past. So what does this all mean for someone that's introverted and wants to become a real estate agent but doesn't think that they have what it takes? Well, here I am living proof that you can do it. It's not impossible. And that's why I want you to take away the limited mindset or the limiting mindset that you have about this business and being introverted. Yes, you do have to deal with people, but that's just like most jobs. You have to deal with someone. It's okay though, because if you can get over that fear of speaking to people and being in a room of people and doing the necessary things that you need to be successful, you'll be okay. Most of the time you work from home and you don't have to deal with a lot of people. The most interaction that you have face-to-face is the ones that you create. So if you have a seller or a buyer, yes, you have to go see them in person. But most of the time, you're making your phone calls and you're doing things on the computer, sending out text messages, making your postcards, making your emails, and everything else. I only see clients when they need to see me. So overall, I'm happy as an introvert, and it's a great career. So if you've been thinking about it, I highly recommend it. Go get your license, get started. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please like, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to hit the notification bell because I'm posting videos hopefully more frequently. I've been very delayed on them, but if you like my content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.